Guys, I hope you're doing well. Is anyone here? Guys, is anyone around? I'm just waiting for a few more people to join. Have you seen that funny trend on TikTok? Like someone comes out here and pretend like people are waiting. I'm just waiting for a few more people to join. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I see some of you already in. Of course, I appreciate you. I know that I didn't give you time enough, notification on time, or maybe 30-minute notification that I'll be coming up right now. But thank you, regardless, for tuning in, regardless. Guys, let's go to the point. The words are not wording today. So, Marwa has been turned to a motivational speaker on Instagram. Davy Jr. is being taught a lesson by who? Baby police. Yes, and I'm here for it. I love it. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful when these girls are not being used by Davy Jr., you know? You know what I mean. We'll come there. When it comes to Rocio, in Swahili we say Rocio ni dawa ya Marwa. Like Rocio is Marwa's medicine, but not in the most beautiful um, way. No, no, because I still don't agree with Rocio, because the fact that Rocio still believes that she's up here compared to Mura Senso, who, according to Rocio, is down here. Anyway, let's get into the point. We start with Marwa. Um, Marwa is, of course, if you're watching, share your thoughts on the live chat section. Are my people not around? Are my people not around? Because I'm like, who is watching? Why can't you leave your thoughts in the live chat section? You can as well greet me, because I'm greeting you. I can't see a response. But anyway, thank you for watching. That is more than enough. So this is Marwa, I think 17 hours ago, just 3 hours after Rocio uploaded that video, which according to me must have made Marwa interested to see, like, where are you buying this land? Like, what is happening? I don't know if Marwa knew that Rocio got the money to buy the piece of land. I didn't even do my research to know the price of land in that place, but I'd assume that it's cheaper because it's not developed. There are no roads around. You not even like. I'm not as I will not expect that piece of land to be expensive. I don't know the terms. Let me check. Guys, give me a second. I know, I apologize. This is something that I should have checked before I come up out here. Prices of land. Countryside. Argentina. Guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Not interested. Countryside land. I know I should be specific on where exactly Rocio bought that piece of land. Don't forget that Rocio is very cheeky, not even cheeky, but she's a liar. She's not straightforward, this and that. She didn't tell us the size of the land, of course. It's not like we are entitled to get those details. But of course, that would have informed us of the price of land. But according to Google, countryside land in Argentina varies heavily by location. The location that Rocio bought that land, of course, it's remote areas, countryside, the most undeveloped. I don't know, guys. Rocio, if you're watching, I'm not coming for you. Let a girl child thrive, do whatever she wants to do. But I'm just like, Rosie, are you not sure? Are you sure that this is not the same project that Marwa does that doesn't go anywhere? Because if you're driving 1 hour away from civilization, quote unquote, in that town, purchase this land. What are you doing there? There are no roads. Anyway, let me keep quiet because I don't have the type of donors that Rocio got. These people can buy land maybe 1,000 kilometers away from civilization, but there are some people that will donate, build the road for these people. So I know I can't relate. Anyway, with productivity, agricultural land costing significantly more than recreational plots. It ranges from $1,600 per hectare in less developed areas. Ooh, guys, see what it's. Let me pin just a moment, guys. It's a weekend. It's a weekend. Allow me to share it on screen because what a coincidence that the cheaper areas are quoted by the same Google search. Didn't Rocio buy a piece of land in Cordoba? Or how do they pronounce it? Let me recheck again. Where is it? Cordoba, yes. Yeah, that is where she bought the piece of land. And according to Google, it could be $1,600 or less, which is way cheaper than most pieces of land in Kenya. Like at the moment, you can't get a piece of land in Kenya going for this price. Okay, okay, because when I was watching, I was wondering, hey, Rocio, do you have that type of money? But yeah, it's affordable. It is affordable. $1,600 per hectare, not even ACRE, because of course, HECTAR is bigger compared to ACRE. I know I'm going to the details, but yeah, I'm so surprised, honestly. Even in Kenya, should you go to the most remote parts of the country, you can't get a piece of land at this price. E.g., Cordoba. Hey, Rocio, are you the same person that came out and told us that you're a city girl, but you buy a piece of land at the most remote areas in Argentina that even Google knows? You're such a liar. Anyway, it can go up to 10,000 to 20,000 USD per hectare for prime farmland near Buenos Aires. I didn't know that land is cheap in Argentina because when you talk about 20,000 per hectare at the capital, eh, that's interesting. Interesting to learn. Yeah, Da Vinci I saw on Instagram. I'll just be pulling up right now. She confirmed that she bought it. That land looks like a land in there. Yes. I'm just watching and I'm like, Rocio. Oh, sorry. I thought that you can see me. I'm sorry about that. Guys, I'm just watching and I'm like, Rocio, are you sure about this? Our Kenyan currency is bigger than Argentina. Yes, but I think the prices were quoted in dollars, right? Yeah, I'm guessing. So yeah, guys, if you were wondering, that piece of land by Rocio is less than 1,000 USD per hectare. Yes. That is so interesting, guys. I thought that Argentina is super expensive, crazy expensive. But if this is something to go by for Google to claim that it's around 10 to 20,000 USD at the capital of Argentina, Buenos Aires. That's interesting. Anyway, Antoinette, thank you for tuning in. Joseph Da Vinci, thank you so much, guys. I see you. Greetings. Afronit Biker, thank you so much. I see you guys. Kindly smash the like button. I'll really appreciate. Thank you so much. Lucy, my super moderator, thank you so much. I see you. So, guys, let's move on. Why was I even going to these details? Yeah, I guess Marwa was so surprised. I'm not saying that he was jealous, no, surprised that Rocio would buy a piece of land in Argentina because the first thing that comes to your mind, you would think that it's expensive, but very much affordable for an ordinary citizen. So I'm thinking that probably Marwa did not go further to do some research to know the price of land, but Marwa came to the Instagram platform. He came to Instagram to rant, like Rocio successfully turned Marwa to a motivational speaker. Anyway, of course, we should not be surprised for Rocio to buy an expensive piece of land because this girl was never spending on anything in the villa since she arrived. Rocio is the queen parasite. You know what that means? Like you're the queen parasite. Like you cannot even spend your own money on yourself. You'd rather, you know, you'd rather live without eating for a week than spend your own money to buy food costing less than $1. So I'd not be surprised, honestly, considering that the girl is so cheap, especially when she was in Africa. But I'm also surprised that the pieces of land go for that amount. Very surprised. But personally, I don't think it's, according to me, I don't think it's a brilliant idea to buy a piece of land in such areas. Like there are no roads, no water, no nothing. No nothing, guys. Why would you do that? What kind of investment are you supposed to do that will not require you to have those, natural resources? Like, why would you do that? Anyway, that is Rocio, guys. I'm not Rocio. Zims, Pami, thank you for tuning in. Imagine. Imagine. That is something that I'm thinking of. So let's look at what Marwa was saying. And of course, Marwa not only shared people's quotes, Marwa was leaving some captions under these posts, stories, let me say so. The first one, Marwa said that most people are not jealous of things you have or even the way you look. It's always the energy. It shakes them up and awakens dormant frequencies. Marwa, I know you learned that from Rocio. You're not that type of a man to come out here with this crazy energy. I put this to the universe. Anyway, Marwa proceeded to say that avoid people who are close to your enemies. Okay. This is where my reaction comes from. Because this is around 3 or 4 hours after Rocio uploaded that video. I'm just thinking, Marwa, are you responding to Rocio? Is that what you're doing? Marwa, are you responding to Rocio when you come out here? This is something that Marwa typed. He not only shared, but left a caption. So this picture was, social media is very fake. People enjoy your real life. Marwa wrote something down there. One thing I'm proud of is that I don't bend my conscience to prove any point of social media. Marwa is claiming that he's so proud because he never bends his conscience to prove any points on social media. He proceeded to say that I just exist with my reality 100%. Do I dispute what you said, Marwa? No, I don't care. I'm just saying that, are you responding to Rocio? Because don't forget that Rocio came out here yesterday and said that everything that Marwa does, everything that Marwa implements, are Rocio's ideas, visions, this and that. How true is that when we look at the horses? Yeah, yes, I would agree. What else? Buying pieces of land? Rocio, you're lying because what do you mean? Are you the one that advised Marwa to buy pieces of land? I don't think so, because you yourself, when you were in Mexico prior to going to Mexico, you were not buying pieces of land. Why would you claim building the villa. Is it your idea, Rocio? Which other projects is Marwa running? What else? Apart from building the villa, buying pieces of land in the horse business, what else? What else, Rocio? Tell us. What else did you say? Okay, Marwa, that is it about you. Let's go to Rocio before we go to YouTube. Back to YouTube. So this is what Rocio said, guys. Confirmation that she bought, because yesterday she didn't confirm. Yesterday she was out here activating because she just said that I'm contemplating, I'm making my final decisions, this and that. She came to Instagram and this is what she said. Caption, I just translated to English. We are landowners in Cordoba mountains. So happy to share my new acquisition in my beautiful country, investing in home and appreciating the land where I was born. It brings me so much peace. As the song says, it was where I was born that I was looking for out there. It was where you were born that you were looking out in the villa. I bet Cordoba for a hunchback, but I'll give all the glory to God. Oh, now you're saved. Anyway, I'm not coming. I'll not judge you. I'll not judge your religion. Hey, to each their own. She proceeded and said that I only obeyed in my determination, consistency in work to achieve it, but I'm here for his guidance. Determination, consistency, and work. So you will not acknowledge Marwa's donors, subscribers. You will not acknowledge Marwa himself. Of course, you never do that. She proceeded to thank, I think this is the real estate agent. Whoever wants to buy land in the area, contact him. Rocio, you're talking to the wrong audience. People that watch you are Black people, maybe from the US, UK. Yeah, how do you expect them to go to this thicket or forest to buy a piece of land? Hi, Rocio, the views. Hey guys, let me not give my opinions. I don't want anyone to think that I'm jealous. Jealous of what? You think? You think I can go live there, guys? The rocks. Did you see the type of soil? It was so rocky. Hey, guys, to each their own. That is Rocio and the baby. Rocio, is this your new catch? Rocio, is this your new catch? Tall, tall. I don't know if he got some blue eyes. Anyway, you do you. Madam P, but you've always claimed to love the beach, the water. Oh my God, I used to go to the ocean at midnight to manifest. Why would you go to an isolated, no one around? Guys, no one around there. According to Rocio, she's the one that requested an isolated place. She claims that the place is inhabited, but I don't see people around there. Hey, that is Rocio, ladies and gentlemen. What else? Some pictures here and there. Beautiful flowers. And this is the title deed, I'd assume, confirming legal ownership of that space. That is Madam P. Madam Rocio kwa ubora wake. Anyway, let me appreciate your presence, guys. That was it about Marwa ranting on Instagram. And I'm like, Marwa, why are you losing it? She just bought a piece of land. Rocio, of course, will be out here to watch and understand what you're doing, because I don't get it, honestly. I don't. Because you've always claimed that you're a city girl. Marwa came out and said that, Rocio left because living in the village can be so difficult, especially if this is not your thing. But that is exactly what you're going to do there, Rocio. The villa is even 100% better in terms of city life because the villa, Marwa got some neighbors, some, shops, this and that, just at the corner. Hey, Rocio, you do you. We do not care. We do not care. Blackwater, you say that she wants a place where she can do rituals, possibly gain some worshippers. Thank you for tuning in. Da Vinci, you say that there's nothing special about the land. The sunset, guys, can you be nice? The sun sets everywhere. By the way, Rocio, and you're addressing Black people in diaspora. Those people experience the best weather back home in Africa or even Jamaica. Jamaica got anyway, Rocio. I don't want to appear like beating you down on that. Ellis Queen, thank you for tuning in. You said that Rocio doesn't like people. That is why she went over there, I guess. Josephine said that she will try to get money for Maisha upkeep from Marwa to start building. Wow. What a vision. Rocio, you got your cards well put. Eh, imagine if that happens. Alice Queen, you say that that's true. The fish was Gintu's idea. Clay bath was Marwa's. Lands he learned from Machete how to grab. Marwa never implement his ideas. Yeah, yeah, there's some, yeah, yeah, some truth in that, to be very honest. And I feel like Marwa doesn't use uh, his, you know, money well, like doesn't maximize the opportunity that he got because with that amounts of donations, paycheck from the platform, eh, but then Kenya got so many opportunities when it comes to investments. Like people come from other countries just to invest in Kenya. Real estate is thriving at the capital, Nairobi. Like there's a lot to do with higher returns. Why would Marwa want to do these holes, this and that? Marwa. Marwa, you had this smart girl, according to some people, and you could not think of something with more risk to reward ratio. Marwa and Rocio learned from each other 100%. And according to me, Rocio benefited more from this relationship. At least when you said that maybe Rocio is trying to show Marwa that Maisha doesn't have to go to Kenya to own a land. Yeah, it could be that statement. Maybe she's making a statement over here. Zims, you said that I too, Da Vinci, don't believe one word from here. These people can lie. It's a competition, I guess, between Marwa and Rocio. Patrick Linyoni, thank you so much for tuning in. Good evening to you too. Yes. Guys, have you liked the video? Kindly like the video. Vimwelu is in the building. Thank you so much, Vimwelu. I see you. And of course, I really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. Guys, now we go to Mura Senso. Or maybe Rocio herself. Why not? Why not? Before we go to the most juiciest, if there's something like that, part of the video, and I'm talking about Davy Jr. Davy Jr. Okay, just a second. I'm just behind the scenes. I am behind the scenes here, pulling up a screen. Yes, I think it will only make sense if we talk about what Rocio said yesterday. Rocio, talk to us, Madam Rocio. But I like how highly Rocio thinks of herself. Like, according to Rocio, hey, she got a master's degree in financial advising, investments, this and that. But you got nothing to prove for that, Rocio. You can't show us something that you started and you're accomplishing, you're thriving. Because most of the times, as human beings, we like, um, taking advice from people who have walked that path. You just can't come from Mexico and you come out here and tell me that, I can tell you how to invest your 20 billion. How? Shall we talk? Shall we talk? Thank you so much for tuning in. I just saw your comment. Just saw your comment. Rocio bought some Shakaola spaces over there.
Look where we came with Maisha. Look at this paradise. Maisha was here 1 year ago. He was only 4 months and he wouldn't understand or even remember anything. But 1 year later, we are here again, sitting at the river. We are going to drink some mates here with my friend Luz until we travel to see my land. My land, it's like 1 hour from here in another town. Very small town, and it's an area that is in development right now. There's nothing like a city or anything like this. And that's exactly what I wanted because I
Right there, you're lying, Rocio. That piece of land, I can't see any development because according to Rocio, it's a work in progress. Some work in progress. So people are building. It's in development. Did you see any development, guys? None. None whatsoever. Anyway, continue with your lives. We are all yours. You got our attention. Continue with your lives, Rocio. What do you mean there are some developments there? We can't see. We cannot see.
we are going to drink some mates here with my friend Luz until we travel to see my land. My land, it's like 1 hour from here in another town. Very small town, and it's an area that is in development right now. There's nothing like a city or anything like this. And that's exactly what I wanted because I wanted like an open space, more countryside, where I can bring a little bit of the vision that actually I was building with Marwa.
We want to understand which vision are you talking about? Guys, kindly share your thoughts in the live chat section because I'm thinking, Rocio, do you want to start the horse business? Because Rocio Rocio denied the fact that she's the reason why Marwa is doing that failed horse business. Is it the horse? Rocio wants to buy them horses, breed. What else was Rocio doing in the villa with Marwa? Because I can't remember, guys. What else? Because she said that she wants to transfer those ideas that she used to do with Marwa. What was Rocio doing with Marwa in Kenya? Because all I remember is that Rocio was upstairs in their bedroom calling us parasites. I didn't see any project that she was actively involved. I can't. Yeah, someone also said that Rocio is so white nowadays. Are you bleaching, Rocio? She's whitening her skin to look more white. Hey, Rocio, you're losing the plot at this point. Guys, help me understand which project, just name one project that Rocio was doing with Marwa in that village. Because the only projects that Marwa partakes in that villa, building the villa, the horse, and buying land. What else? The travel company, is it? Rocio, I never saw you actively involve yourself in the travel business. Did it even, it never took off, that business. What are you talking about? Hey, guys, it seems that even you you got no idea, because I personally have no idea. When you talk about the projects that you used to do with Marwa, which projects, Madam P? The Queen Parasite, which projects?
Like this. And that's exactly what I wanted, because I wanted like an open space, more countryside, where I can bring a little bit of the vision that actually I was building with Marwa.
What were you building with Marwa? Rocio, you used to spend your time in the bedroom and complain. We continue.
Many of the ideas that we had together, they were mine even before.
According to Rocio, the ideas that they had, they were Rocio's idea. Hey, Marwa, you traveled how many countries? 70 plus around the world, especially when you sit down with the Dee Mwango. Hey, we are world travelers, the best in Africa. Oh my God. But this girl just crossed the borders to Mexico, to Africa. She got more ideas than you, Marwa. Like, Marwa, is it that bad? Nimbaya. Guys, in Swahili, we say Nimbaya. Like, Marwa, it means that you never learned anything abroad or on these travels that you could implement. You had to wait for Rocio. Rocio with zero exposure, according to me, guys, because when Rocio was in Mexico, she was hustling, not traveling. When she comes out here and tells us that I was traveling, those are lies. Like, Marwa, wow, 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 wow. Because this girl is basically calling you damn slow, clueless, copycats. In short, Rocio said Marwa never listened to any advice. Thank you, Ellis Queen. I, I just, Andy, me, thank you for tuning in. I just don't understand Rocio. To be very honest, I don't.
More countryside, where I can bring a little bit of the vision that actually I was building with Marwa. Many of the ideas that we had together, they were mine even before meeting him.
Hey, hey, Marwa. Marwa, you can never rest when you have Rocio as your ex-girlfriend, because at the same time I'm watching it, I'm like, was it necessary to bring up Marwa's name? Because since you parted ways with Marwa, you never mentioned Marwa's name. Why today? Why today? Just because you want to drag him? Just because you want to fake a life out here? According to Marwa's Instagram post, he takes pride in living a real life. According to Marwa Rocio, you fake a lot. You fake a lot. And he doesn't. How true that is, I don't know. But I'm just saying, Rocio, like when you talk about let me read the transcript. Many of the ideas, or most of the ideas that we had together, they were mine. Which ideas? I wish we had expounded on that. Yes, I wish he had expounded on that, guys. I'd love to know these ideas, because when it comes to horses, Rocio said that no, those dying horses are not part of it, because, guys, I just wanted some 2 or 3 horses to take care of and not a business. So, what else? Those ideas that Marwa had, they were mine even before meeting him. So, Rocio, you had some $1 million ideas, even though you were struggling. Good for you. Nkechi, Okay, and Katie, let me read your comment. You say that, oh, Nia, you didn't listen to them. Were you with them in their secret place to know what they talked? Even Marwa said Rocio gave him ideas regarding the project he is handling. Which projects? If you would listen to me well, Nkechi, which projects are you talking about? Which projects are you talking about? That is what I want to know, because when it comes to hosts, the horses, Rocio declined. Rocio said that, no, I didn't advise Marwa. I am not part of that problem. Which other projects has Marwa implemented that were Rocio's ideas? Which ones? There's no problem coming out here, defending your favorite, no problem. But at the same time, you have to make sense. You have to defend your defensiveness about Rocio. Bathuli is out here saying that why you just don't go and marry Marwa, because it seems like you know him more than Rocio. Look at these idiots. Bathuli, this is a reaction channel. I'm doing a reaction video. I'm just asking a question. But since you're one of their followers, we got some assumptions about you people. Imagine, Bathuli, I don't have a problem with you coming out here to leave your comments, but make it make sense. Like, defend your argument. When you claim that I should marry him because it seems like you know him more than Rocio, what do you mean? Expound your point. I'll not even delete your comments. Moderators, don't delete their comments. I just want to understand you. Like, don't be following people on this internet, even Marwa himself. Eh? Even your idol, Marwa, is out here telling you that social media is fake. Don't be following people blindly. Just because you support Rocio doesn't mean that you'll come out here and tell us that, you people are so obsessed with Rocio. It seems you knew them. No, we speak about what we know publicly. Anyway, why should I focus on you? Nkechi and Baduli, can you defend your points? Ellis Queen, you say that Rocio once lied to us that they own horses in their home, only to see her mom's at Rocio is a liar. Da Vinci, you say that Rocio wants to start a cult and serve. Oh, Sabril. Ellis Queen, you say that Safari was Rocio's too. Remember, Mr. Luis gifted Marwa a Safari toy. Oh, when you talk about the Safari business, I don't agree, Ellis Queen, because you remember that time that they were in Argentina. I wish you had the time I would play that receipt. Marwa came out here and told us that since he was, I think, around 12, he's always dreamt and wanted to buy the Land Cruiser. Because don't forget that Nyabohanze is along Masai Mara, stretching all the way, where these tourist activities are at its prime all year round. Marwa has always said that since before even met Rocio. Marwa came out here and said that, oh, I want my first car to be a Land Cruiser. Anyway, I have to take back my words because he didn't specify that he wants to use the same Land Cruiser for the safari business. I'm sorry, Ellis Queen. Yeah, by there he didn't specify about that. So when you say that Rocio was behind the tourist, the safari business, how I could agree. I could agree. I'm not sure, but I'm like, yeah, very possible. Very possible, because according to Rocio, Marwa has no clue. Marwa has no idea. Marwa is a copycat. So yeah, Ellis Queen, I take back my argument, because yeah, he has always mentioned that he wants his first car to be a Land Cruiser, but he never mentioned that the same car should be used for the safari business. Josephine, you said that from the streets of Mexico, she carried all the ideas to the villa. Rocio Mzungu. Guys, I wish you understood Swahili. That's a very funny comment. Thank you, Josephine, for tuning in. Did I appreciate you, Ellis Queen? Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let's proceed.
So I don't want to lose that vision that I had for myself. Then I was lucky to meet someone that wanted kind of the same, and also that's why I acquired my piece of land in Kenya.
Now, I think we are arriving. I think we are solving the puzzle because do you remember what Rocio said? When she bought, when she bought that piece of land in Kenya, do you remember? Do I need to pull up that receipt? Because I think I can easily get that receipt. Rocio came out here and told us that I just bought a piece of land and I want to build what? A studio so that big musicians like Sauti Sol. I remember vividly, guys. Do you remember Sauti Sol is the biggest boy band in Kenya? I'd argue that it's the biggest in Africa. According to Rocio's deluded mind, she said that she'll build this studio so that she can host the likes of Sauti Sol. Do you remember? So you want to tell me that Rocio, like on this intelligent mind full of ideas, she thought that she'll go and buy this piece of land so far from the rest of Argentinians so that she can build a studio. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any financial sense. Guys, I had to sip some water for that because I'm trying to make sense out of what Rocio said. She just clarified that the reason she bought this piece of land is that she doesn't want to lose these ideas that she had back in the villa. The ideas that drove her to buy a piece of land in Nyaboanze. And we remember when she bought, I just said, she said that she wants to build a studio so that big musicians, which musician is so big from Argentina, or let's say the Latin America, the likes of Shakira, hey, will be going to Rocio's studio to do their music, to go for retreats. This studio is so far from the towns, the city. There are no proper roads, no water. Hey, to each their own, guys, but it doesn't make sense. At this point, you say that Marwa doesn't like anyone to control him because he's a Mr. Know-it-all. Just when you say that, you imagine saying that Marwa's ideas are has very shameless woman. Lucy, they made big announcements and then he disappeared. Rocio was lying all along, faking it. Rocio claimed the ideas was hers, but did not have the money to implement. Oh yeah, Ellis Queen, yes. Marwa loved the Land Cruiser, but did not have the safari business idea. That's interesting. We proceed, guys. We proceed.
But now I want to bring a little bit of the idea, not exactly the same. Also, my ideas are changing. I don't know where I'm going to start building, honestly. Vamos a agarrar el azúcar, Dani.
Activating of donations. You have to credit Marwa when it comes to that. I just bought a piece of land. I've not even made the transaction, but I don't even know when I'll start building because of the finances. I'll not even implement all the ideas. My ideas are changing, which will make sense if your ideas are changing. Because Rosie, if you think you'll go buy a piece of land in the forest, in the bushes to build this big studio that will host Rihanna. I think that is being delusional. Anyway, Rocio, your ideas are changing. I don't know when I'm going to start building. Rocio learns from the best. That is begging, because these American donors, you know what they think right now? Oh my God, this poor girl from Argentina wants to build. She has this idea of building. She's waiting for the finances. They'll start sending their money to this ungrateful girl. Can you imagine? Rocio, you learned from the best. That one I have to give it to you. Come up with an idea. Come up with an idea. Open-ended idea. And people will rush with their hard-earned money.
I want to bring a little bit of the idea, not exactly the same. Also, my ideas are changing. I don't know where I'm going to start building, honestly. Vamos a agarrar el azúcar, Benny. Dejaste el azúcar acá. Maisha really wants to go to the river. So my ideas for what I want to do are changing, and until the moment I start building, I have no idea when that is going to be. But for now, to have the land, it's a very good thing.
Yo, guys, are you with her when it comes to the script? The script is scripting. Donors, we are lauding for you guys. Donors, you're watching, you've not even liked. And I'm out here to remind you. I'm out here to remind you that Rocio just said that, guess what, guys? My ideas are changing, but I've got the piece of land. It's just building. And you should be smart enough to know what you're supposed to do. The land is there. I'm supposed to build. What is missing? Finances. Rocio contradicts herself all the time. She's a hypocrite. That is Da Vinci. New imbroglio. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome, welcome. Yesterday, I was supposed to make you a moderator. I don't know if that happened. Kindly let me know, because someone requested me to do so. And I think that is a brilliant idea. How can I do it? I'll figure out. Or maybe you let me know if that happened. You said that gardener, that makes sense. Let's see. The Mura fools send her money. They will. They'll be sending thousands and thousands of dollars. Can you imagine that Rocio came out here and told us that I've been saving to buy this land for more than half a year, I think, 6 months? When she came out here to tell people that, guys, I love fashionable, high-end life, and I would love to take my parents to what? An expensive vacation. Just few months ago. And she had this money on she had this money in the bank. She's indeed a user. Lucy, you said that Rocio will meet her match as well. She thinks she has won 10-0 with Mura. What goes round comes back around. Yes, yes. Josephine said that that piece of land, it can only make sense with rearing some reptiles. Rocio about to launch non-ending projects, just like Mura says. I'm telling you, she learns from the best. How much land or ideas? Yoga, massage, meditation. Hey, Rocio, we are about to witness a lot of ideas from this brilliant mind.
So I'm happy about it. And it's a beautiful place. It's a very beautiful place and peaceful. So I'm looking forward to go and show you all. Okay, we have arrived and I am enjoying. The ones I got are literally on the highest part of this area, and I have an amazing view. Maisha wants to look.
Wow. Wow. Guys, what do you have to say about that? About Rocio's projects? Argentina's economy is really dead. If you have 1 million USD, you can buy the whole village, but you can't do anything meaningful. Yeah. Gardener, thank you for tuning in. And for anyone that was out here when we started the live stream, of course, you remember I did some Google search here and there, and I was so surprised that these pieces of land are way cheaper compared to Kenya. Can you imagine? Rocio bought that piece of land for less than 1,000 USD per hectare, not acre, hectare. That is so cheap, so cheap. Yeah, very interesting. I didn't expect that, guys, for whatever reason. And according to Rocio, the price of a prime land in Buenos Aires, the capital city of Argentina, is around 10,000 to 20,000 USD. How cheap is that? I'm not sure if they allow foreigners to invest with no, limiting taxes, this and that. It will be an interesting research to do, honestly. Vimwali, you said that why has she decided to announce her land just after Marwa named the land after Maisha? I see a competition. I also smell some competition here and there. Vimwelu, yeah. Yes. Rocio, what were you saying over here?
Let me now chat with my friend, and later I will let you know more. But you and I, we are coming today to my new piece of land. No te vayas para allá. Maisha was here 1 year ago. It was only 4 months.
I want to play where she said that she's been planning this for so long. Which majority of you are claiming that those are lies? Lies. Yeah, right here.
Maybe at this point it's been more than at least half a year since I've been saving the money, since I've been looking for a place, since I've been trying to see where is it that I wanted to get land. For many years I've been wanting to acquire a piece of land here in Argentina, and maybe when you have this idea,
I also disagree with that. When Rocio says that for so many years, I don't want to believe that it's 2 or 3 years, maybe 10 years ago, you've always wanted to purchase a piece of land. You're lying, because your circumstance in the past, of course, I'm not saying that just because you're struggling financially, you cannot dream this big, but I think she's lying.
you want to buy near your hometown and places like this. Yes, I would have liked a piece of land right in front of the ocean in Mar del Plata, in my city, but price, quality, and what I want for the future.
When you compare the quality, Mar del Plata in Cordoba, which one is better? Of course, I'm talking about just seeing. I was not there. But you're talking about Mar del Plata, next to the ocean, close to the city. When it comes to the soil, of course, I don't know. But when I saw the soil is very rocky, even what grows on that soil, it was here anyway.
Wasn't really matching my city.
Rocio, you should have just been honest and tell people, financial wise, that place is so cheap. Even when you Google, it's the cheapest place in Argentina. Why do you need to lie?
So the weather in my city is not my favorite. So I was very open to find somewhere else in Argentina because it's a very large country and there's wonderful places. And lately I've been very attracted to Cordoba in general. The landscaping, the more I got to know a little bit more in this travel as well, was very magical. I really like this place very much. The vibe here, the peace here. And one of the visions that I had for what I wanted is a very green place to be. I can see my friend Luz coming.
Rocio, we don't have the time. Can you go to the point? Let me get the transcript so that I can skip.
Very green. If it's possible with the river like this, if it's possible with hills to nice views. I wanted maybe mountains, maybe views, but something like mountainous. That's what I wanted. Okay, let me now chat with my friend, and later I will let you know more. But you and I, we are coming today to my new piece of land.
Social media. Marwa said social media is very fake. Live your life. When you watch Rocio saying that, you'd think that it's a prime land. She's about to do this and that, but she went to the most remote parts of that town. Her wonder shall never end. Let me not dwell on Rocio for so long. Let's go to Marwa being so being how can I put this across? Confidence, let me say so. No, having the audacity to talk about plumbing. Plumbing. Someone said that the M is silent. It's not plumbing, but plumbing. Mara is out there advising people about doing the plumbing connection when it's leaking. When water from the shower goes to the toilet to what, like the confusion over there. She doesn't have a proper plumbing in the villa. But this is what this is what he's talking about.
They're already there.
They're already here.
Well,
that's for the toilet.
Yes.
So you're running your toilet drain and your runoff.
The American guy is so shocked, guys. It was so funny watching. Because of course, these Nyabwanze guys, they just flow with the vibes. No proper planning, no professionals to do these things, wiring, this and that. Listen to the American. Before Marwa advised them.
Water in the same.
No, they will do.
They're right here. They're separate. This is for the water.
Yes.
That's the supply.
Yes.
We're not talking about the drainage. The main drainage for the water.
Let's say somebody showers and the water goes
What
here.
I'm saying.
But you see, there's still a pipe.
Water, they don't put the toilet water and the wash basin water in one. It has drainage. Okay.
No, for us, what we separate mostly is kitchen water and toilet water.
Exactly.
But the rest go together.
But shower
and toilets go together.
Yeah.
But when it comes to kitchen, that is a different pipe.
And then you have a pit out there. The pit is in the back. The pit.
Yes.
We haven't done yet, but we have an idea. It is a must. We have to do it. A big pit.
So the city doesn't have
No.
sewage system.
Here we don't have sewage system. Yes. David, this is what you said.
Did Marwa just say that they don't have a sewage system? What do you mean? Or maybe I'm confusing the terms. How do we name a sewage? Like Marwa said, I should not be surprised because Marwa is the same person that drains the sewage to the river YouTube. Why am I surprised? Can we move on?
This could be an office or no. A kitchen.
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Exactly. That's
Wow.
why even you can see the pipes.
Wow. Yeah, kitchen.
Yeah, they are running.
Oh, look, those pipes are here. The ones you're asking.
Yes. Toilet.
Just a second, guys. I'm trying to write here.
Yes.
So you're running your toilet drain and your runoff water in the same.
No, they will do
No,
it.
they will do.
They're right here.
They're separate.
This is for the water. This
Yes.
That's a supply.
Yes.
We're not talking about the drainage
The main drainage.
for the water.
Let's say somebody showers and the water goes
What I'm
here.
saying,
But you see here, there's still a
toilet
pipe.
water, they don't put the toilet water and the wash basin water in one
It has
drainage.
Okay.
No, for us, what we separate mostly is kitchen water and toilet water.
Exactly.
But the
Marwa, you don't even separate that. Was it not the other day that there was hot water the toilet and cold water in the shower? Guys, you know why I played this receipt? It's the fact that Marwa is out here pretending to know so much, advising on these plumbing issues when it comes to Davy Jnr's construction. But when you look at the villa, it's something different. That is so ridiculous to me.
rest go together.
But shower is going.
Shower and toilet go together.
Yeah.
But when it comes to kitchen,
And
that
then you have
is a different pipe.
and then you have a pit out there. The pit is in the back. The pit.
Yes.
We
The
haven't
soak
done
away.
yet, but we have an idea. It is a must. We have to
Yes.
do it. A big pit.
So the city doesn't have
No.
a
No,
sewage system.
here we don't have sewage system. Yes. David, this is what you say. This could be an office or
Let's go to Davy Jnr, then we call it a day. I'm sorry for dragging that, but it's so interesting. No sewage system. Just a second. Guys, did you hear what I was saying? Guys, did you hear what I was saying on the phone? I hope not. Anyway, when it comes to Davy Jnr, you go to the comment section, people are applauding this girl. What is the name? Baby Police? Because this time around, Baby Police is not naive. Baby Police is not throwing herself on Davy Jnr. Oh, marriage, this and that. She's very smart, minding her business. Met Davy Jnr, talked for a little bit, and then she left, which is so amazing to see her, grow. Because the other time she was just making a fool of herself. The girl was misled by Davy Jnr. She thought that Davy Jnr was about to marry her. I don't know why she was interested in this one here, Nivea. But yeah, look at this.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
It's been a while.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, we want to escort Brian. Okay, this is my friend. He's called Brian.
Okay.
So I want to escort him, and then we'll see how everything will be unfolding.
Okay, sure.
How is life? Hey, I've missed you.
This
This is baby police.
This is
Yeah.
baby police.
Yeah.
I usually nakusikiaga tu.
He says he usually hear about you.
Sijaijali,
So we just came today from the village. Hey, Natalia, you've really grown. She's Natalia. It's how it is. Sasha, after how many months? A year?
Guys, of course, I can't play the entire receipt, but they made talks, bought some juice, and baby police was like, I'm out. I got errands to run. But of course, you remember, contrary to how she would behave around Davy Jr., you know what would happen? She'd be all over begging Davy Jr. for a hand in marriage. But this time around, she's a different person. Look at the comment section. Someone said that Baby P has become more beautiful, but she is not hyper the way she used to be. She really loved Davy. Maybe she gave up trying, but she's a cool lady and I love her. Robert said that good to see Baby P, but she looks more reserved, more mature, and more beautiful at the best to her. Yes, someone else said that Baby P, don't think of wasting your time with Davy Jr. Stay friends. Someone good, someone who loves you will find you. Then someone came under that comment and said that Davy Jr. said Dee Mwango will choose the wife for him. Interesting. Yes, yes. Those were the comments. Everyone was commenting about Baby P, body language, being reserved, not hyper, very different from the other time when Davy Jr. was misleading her. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, guys, that was it about Davy Jr. and Baby Police. It was so beautiful to see, honestly, because it was so sad when previously you'd watch her doing the most to get Davy Jr.'s attention when Davy Jr. is the wrong person to seek attention from. If you know, you know. When Davy Jr. is the wrong guy to get attention from as a lady, as a woman, if you don't know, forget about it. Allegedly. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Passage Finder, I see you. I really appreciate you. Guys, by the way, how do you make someone a moderator? How do you make someone a moderator? How do you do that? I've forgotten when I made a lot of you. How do you do it, guys? I'm sorry. Guys, anyone? Anyone? How do you do this? Guys, how do you make someone a moderator? Guys, I'll go and do some research on that. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. African Emali did a live stream earlier. She's 23. And Marwa, how old are you? 40 something? Where the age difference is a lot. Okay, Lucy, I'll do that. Thank you, Lucy. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. Ask the person to leave a comment. Yeah, I see comments. Vimwelo, I've seen the person I want. I'm doing that, but it doesn't give me the option. How do I do this? I'll research on it later, but thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you, my moderators, live chat gang, all of you that shared your thoughts in the live chat section. My fellow reactor Dee Mwango, thank you so much. I really enjoyed your presence over here. I really appreciate you. Of course, if you've not subscribed or you don't watch Dee Mwango, maybe you've never, come across her channel, kindly check her out. An amazing reactor over here. She comes live maybe later. I don't know how many, 3, 4, 5, around 9 hours from now. I think it's around 3 in the morning, East African time. Kindly check her out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep it locked. Bye. Oh, mingle. Guys, if you're looking for a partner, Marwa got these mingle session or episodes today. Yeah. I think we should do ours on the live chat section. You think so? Guys, bye. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.